Now let's talk about how dealing with a distressed property can affect your credit. Your credit score plays a key role in your ability to obtain any kind of credit, including mortgage and auto loans, credit cards, and the determination of the interest rate that you will pay for that credit. A borrower with a favorable credit score is more likely to be approved and pay a lower interest rate on new credit. However, the impact of a credit score goes even further. Your score could be reviewed when you're renting a house, applying for a cell phone, or a cable TV account, for example. Anytime you miss a payment, whether it's your mortgage payment or your credit card bill, this can be reported and listed on your credit report. The more times you're late or you miss payments, the more negative items may appear on your report, which will in turn lower your FICO credit score. According to FICO, typically borrowers with no previous record of late mortgage payments can expect to see their score drop anywhere from 50 to 100 points if their mortgage company reports that they have been 30 days late with their mortgage payment. The more payments you miss after that, the further your credit score will fall. If you have become delinquent and have not been able to make your payments, this will be reported based on your level of delinquency. For example, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days late. Likewise, a foreclosure will involve many missed payments as well as a repossession of the property, and it will have a damaging impact on your credit score. It will also take as many as 7 years for your credit to recover fully. The options discussed on this website, such as loan modification, short sale, and foreclosure, may, but more likely will, have a negative impact on your credit. According to FICO, the impact on your credit score will depend on what's being reported as well as on your overall credit profile. Since there's no way of knowing how a particular creditor will report any debt settlement you agree to, nor how many payments you may miss along the way, there is no way to know exactly how much your credit score will be impacted. However, this much is certain. The more payments you miss, the more your credit score will suffer. The sooner you can get the negative reporting to stop, the sooner you can begin the process of rebuilding your score. Completing a short sale will make it easier to obtain consumer credit, especially another mortgage loan, much more quickly and likely at much better rates than letting your home go to foreclosure. And while filing bankruptcy is the worst thing a borrower can do from a credit standpoint, there may still be some circumstances that make it the most appropriate choice. So, here are some comments about how a short sale and foreclosure affect your credit. A short sale or deed in lieu does adversely affect a borrower's credit report, although the negative impact is typically less burdensome than a foreclosure. This is usually the case because a short sale or deed in lieu can be accomplished faster than a foreclosure, so there's not as many missed payments that end up having to be reported. Have no illusions. Short sales and deeds in lieu are a type of settlement, and like all entries except for bankruptcy, short sales and deed in lieus will remain on a borrower's credit score for 7 years. As for foreclosure, sellers will likely take a credit score hit of approximately 200 to 300 points, depending on the overall condition of their credit. Sellers who want to buy another home after foreclosure will likely end up having to wait between 5 and 7 years before any conventional lender will offer any kind of interest rate and financing that makes sense. A borrower can apply for FHA financing within 3 years after foreclosure and 2 years if they qualify for VA financing. A recent article was written on a FICO blog which compared 3 different credit profiles of 3 different borrowers all going through various types of debt settlement related to distressed property. This article tracks what the corresponding effect was on their credit scores and how long it took for each of them and their scores to fully recover. To read this article, please click on the link below. If you want to learn more about how to protect or rebuild your credit score, please click on the Credit Counselor icon on this page.